everybody? Welcome back to another cup of conversation,
where we have conversations worth having.
I'm your host T,
and I'm your host Coco.
And we got our friends in the building today, y'all. It's
Hey,
friends.
So real quick, we're gonna take a little sip with the people at home and toast to friendship
and friendship.
Well, so with me, my phone not like that because for one, it used to be to the point to where because I did have a business, it was that was my main line, you know what I'm saying? And then two, like I don't really want to have to. It's a like the conversation we had on Facebook the other day. It's a standard now that if you see me on Facebook and you know I text you, why you ain't texting me back?
Right.
No, that ain't how that goes. I don't think that. But that's what I'm
saying.
But that's the expectation.
That's the expectation. Because you see me on Facebook and I texted you and you mad because I ain't returned your call. Like what the fuck is you?
If it's something, it depends though. If it's something that not needs a timely response, but needs some kind of response, everybody, and you have chose not to respond.
But everybody thinks whatever they're telling you needs a timely response. Right?
No, I said it doesn't need a timely response, but it needs a response.
But I'm just saying, but everybody feel that way. Everybody feel if they texting you, they feel like, oh.
Somebody could be texting you like, I hope you have a great afternoon. I don't care if you respond tomorrow.
But that's the expectation. But that's the expectation because you might not care. But if somebody, I've heard that before. I text you every morning. I send you good morning text and I send you posts and scriptures and I love Jesus and you don't never reply and they felt the way. So that's what I'm saying. It becomes a teeter and totter thing. Right. So now me as a person, I'm gonna set the boundaries and say, I'm gonna remove myself and I'm gonna limit the access and this is how I'm gonna limit the access. You limit the access by just turning your phone off, right? This is how I'm limiting the access. It's the same thing. Right. Just because she turned her phone off and you call her at 9 o'clock and she turned her phone off at 8. Well, we won't hear about your ex-boyfriend and whatever happened until I turn my phone back on. What's the difference? Right. It's the same thing.
I guess I can see that, but I don't know. I guess I just want for or hope for different type of relationships with people because if we're gonna be friends and that's what we're gonna use that for that title, why would I be ignoring you for it?
It's not about.
Why would we not be able to like if I would not be able to get in contact with you if I want to express myself or if I'm having a bad day or maybe you might be having a bad day too. So maybe that might be why I can't get in contact with you today. That's cool. If you call me 3 days from now, I'm like, yeah, girl, that was a bad day for me too. Shit. Or just text me a couple days. Yeah, girl, that was some kind of response. Then I know you at least listening. Like you at least heard me. Or
I guess for me, I think you can't. I guess you have to take yourself out of situations and don't personalize it. Chris's phone died like through mid-conversation.
All the time.
And
that's the friend.
Phone be dying. And she might not call me back for like maybe 3 or 4 days, or maybe the next week. I mean, I don't personalize it because I know that her phone did. She don't ever charge her phone. Mm-hmm. She cannot ever get an electric car because she would be on the side of the road every day. Yeah. But I know that's just I don't personalize it. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, the people that have that type of feeling like or taking it personal, they normally have it's really their attachment style. It's that they have an insecure attachment style. And honestly, I try my best not to deal with people that have I swear to God, I'm not even lying. I start giving out attachment style quizzes to people
when you meet them.
Yeah, because when people have that insecure attachment style, like everything they personalize, they think it's about them. And sometimes I don't feel like talking. I'm a damn counselor. I hear people problems all day. I don't want to talk. I have to shut down my mind. I have to shut down.
But your friends know that though, so they don't call and trauma dump on you. They don't call. So my friends know the type of person I am. I know the type of person I'm.
Right, and so because I know
call and do them like that.
But because I know, so this might not pertain to you then. That's what she's saying by not personalizing. So me not having a phone, it don't matter to you because I know Coco. I know that if I need to talk to her, she gonna answer. And I also know too.
We do be having to run this, like we be having to.
Yeah, and of course I'm not gonna. But that don't take away from me having to abandon that. So if I know we gotta run this, I'm not gonna go all week and say I ain't talk to T on Anna because I don't have no phone. Of course not. I'm gonna make sure I do my due diligence to run this. But that's
it. Has been times when we done went all week and not said nothing.
But we have went all week, right?
No.
You text me or call me.
Yes.
Not all week, T. Up until we come here and record.
Yeah.
Never. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's a lot.
But do
It
y'all,
ain't never
but do
been.
y'all have a planned emotion though?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If it flow like a, just
We
flow.
never been. We might have not had no planned emotion because we both didn't have no like. Oh, I didn't take no notes for that subject. Or I didn't take no notes for that subject. Or something happened. But it ain't never been no thing like, well, we coming here on Thursday and we just ain't said nothing and have no idea that we supposed to be coming here. That it ain't never been like that.
So maybe this is the part of the planning that needs to be revisited. That's what it sounds like, because it sounds like a responsibility on both parties, friends.
Right.
As friends who are running a business together.
Yeah.
If that's gonna be your lifestyle, which is fine, because you get to make your own choices.
Right.
But y'all running a business together, so there has to be a clear plan. Like Wednesdays at 4:00, we gonna check in.
Exactly.
So Coco, no, I'm gonna be at that house phone
On Wednesday.
at
So
4
that's what I'm saying.
So I can check
The
in with you.
accessibility is controlled. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a house phone. You ain't gonna never be able to contact me. No, I wouldn't do that because I know we got this.
Right.
I wouldn't just be like,
You just send a boundary.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all.
She used,
It's
I was gonna say,
not
it's
about control.
it's a deeper way to set a boundary, because like I said, see, I think you and I personalities are different though. Because if I say stop calling me, and just because you call me don't mean I gotta answer, that's what it is.
Right.
And
So,
you can
no, I could say
You
that
won't
easy,
hear-
but
you won't
that's
hear
just
back
not
for
what I
2
choose.
weeks.
Because
Yeah.
it ain't even nobody that keep calling me. It ain't even that. It's just the point of I want to
observe.
I've observed how my life has been.
Right.
My anxiety, my own self has
Yeah.
been with the thought of who gonna call next. Because first of all, I live in a time I lived with did have my phone and I did have my business. My phone run like this. Somebody gonna call me.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do this. I need to, you know what I'm saying? So I realize how the access has been limited now that I don't have a phone. But I still talk to everybody I need to talk to. I didn't talk to you in the last 3 months. I didn't talk to you. I didn't talk to you. I didn't talk to my mama, my grandma. I didn't talk to everybody.
Yeah,
Like I FaceTime T every night. I text her.
I think it comes into play is because you be like a yes man to a lot of people. That's why you trying to
Yeah.
cut off.
And that
certain-
might be.
So it's a healing journey.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a.
It's a boundary. It's
Yeah.
like I said, my anxiety has been less. So yeah, it ain't even that it's like that I'm guessing. It's just the fact that it's another problem. No, it's not.
Everything in like 30 minutes, and you be people
No,
be like
it's the
expecting you to be like, oh, Coco can make it over here because she said she 30 minutes away. Whole time
That's it.
you in another
I
lane.
Well, it's more so the fact that I just don't want to have to explain, because that's another thing. Like how you, when I first said it, how you was like, well, how I'm gonna be able to? I don't want to have to even explain it. Like I don't need to explain it. As long as I know that I have to let you know about this or let you know about whatever engagements that we have, then as long as I make sure I do that, my responsibility, then that's fine.
Right.
Or vice versa. As long as I know that we gotta meet, at this time to do your hair or do your makeup,
Right.
then that's fine. Like
And
this is the line.
that's what kind of how they both said about having like a plan and like.
Yeah, of course, I would never just be like, oh, let me cut my phone off. I ain't talking to T today. I ain't talking to her for 2 weeks now.
So you really just not in this at all, but like her new plan for boundaries, like it doesn't include.
Oh, I don't mind that. That's perfectly fine with me. Like if that's what she needs to do to heal, it's good. If she needs to cut off from it, I just don't understand it. Like I don't, and that's not for me to understand.
Right.
It ain't my, you know what I'm saying? It's not my journey, but I just don't understand how it would work, how it could work. But
Like it's been working. I don't have a phone now.
But like I said, I feel like that's a conversation y'all need to have, because
Yeah,
I feel like she, as her friend, I feel like from what I'm seeing, she doesn't feel like it's been working. That's a talk
do
that I
you
need
feel
to
like
have,
it
though.
hasn't been working?
like the
Communication
communication,
between y'all.
I feel like it's been lacking. It worked very well at the beginning, but it's you're going into these different these different stages in life, these different changes that you want to do personally. Perfect, cool, beautiful, love that. But
But
you
you
do
still
have
have
to,
to-
I was gonna say, since we committed to this,
Yeah.
you do have to like loop me into some things. I remember in the beginning of the year, you was like, oh, I'm not gonna talk unless I need to talk. And I was just like,
What you mean?
how that's gonna, you said that at the beginning of the
About
year.
what?
You was just like, I'm not gonna talk unless God, I can't remember.
Oh
exactly
yeah,
what
and
you
I'm
said.
still on that. Like I'm not gonna talk about. That's when I say I'm not gonna talk. That's me saying I'm not gonna speak about something unless God told me this is what you need to confront this situation.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk at all. I'm not gonna speak on something
But
prematurely.
when you said that, you did shut down and stop talking. I don't know if you took it like very literal within yourself, but you shut down
About
and stopped
what?
talking. Just stop talking, period. We didn't start talking to the camera roll. You remember that?
If it wasn't nothing to talk about, I probably wasn't talking. Like, what you mean, like, outside of us
But to
planning?
do this, we
I was about to
need
say,
to talk.
Yeah, we were still planning though. We never stopped planning nothing. I just did not just plan and say, okay, we're gonna be here on Thursday. This the topic we talking about. This who we gonna get. We always done it.
That did happen. Like, remember that episode? I was like, "Ooh, Coco, you was kind of dry." You was like, "I was," because we didn't really plan nothing. We didn't talk about nothing.
When we talked, but that was just like one episode. Like me saying we didn't talk about the episode. Like, but we had talked all week though. We just didn't plan no set thing for that.
Week. I'm just saying.
We knew we was gonna do a solo episode. We talked and said it's gonna be a solo episode. This the time we're gonna do it on Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday. I said, okay, cool, long as it's after church.
Right.
That was all planned.
I'm just saying that I understand your journey, whatever you're going through, but it does have some effect on people around you.
Right.
I like this.
It
I wanna
does
say
have to
that.
be.
I really like
It
this.
does have to be a conversation. Like, we have to converse those things, whether you feel like explaining yourself or not. Unless you don't want to. I mean, it's a day and time for everything. If it's a day you just don't feel like talking or explaining yourself, cool, that's fine.
Well,
But
I
at
think
some
too,
point-
it's a part of T's nature, her personality. She has a worry. Like she have to know everything at every second.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T,
And your girl Coco.
and we came to tell y'all about the social hour, okay? Houston Hottie Social Hour. Y'all need to be there May 19th. Your girls are gonna be in the building, baby.
Yes, come by, come in, drop by and see us, and come see us on the red carpet. We're gonna be on the
Yes,
red
we're gonna
carpet,
be on the red carpet.
Yes.
Come give us a little conversation, a little 1-2, talk to your girls, make sure you get your tickets. Yeah, see y'all there.
See y'all there. Like the anticipating something going wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Wait for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, that's her nature. So I feel like it's not so much about some of it might be about me, but a lot of it is
Just who you are.
who she is and who I am. Like
we don't have a plan.
I was about to say, but that's when it comes down to friend
But you keep saying we
responsibility.
don't have a
Y'all
plan.
totally different on that.
Yeah, because me knowing Coco,
Baby.
I'm not gonna worry. I'll be like, all right, y'all here? All right, come on.
Right.
Like, I'm already knowing because she running late, her phone already dead. So I think that's just me knowing her. And just based on what Coco was saying about your personality, you like a worrier. So like you like, oh my God, like why she in here?
Sounds
And
like
if
she's
she know-
better talking about being on time.
Yeah, that's why I be like, she said we don't have no plan. I'm like, we know we gotta be here. We gotta be here at every hour. And you know what I'm saying? At 7:30, like you gotta have this, you gotta have like we know that we doing the friendship episode. Like you got friend, I sent you my notes. Like I'm thinking like, surely we good. I'm not knowing.
No, you're talking about today. Today.
I'm saying any other day. We go. You text me. You ain't go. That's what I'm saying. We don't have no plans. He ain't about to let too much go without no plan. Like that ain't even her nature. So that can't be. We ain't getting here. We ain't getting here on Thursday.
That's how she is, though. So
I
that's
want
why I
my
say
itinerary.
it sound like
Yeah. I can
like, while y'all sleeping, we can sleep at home.
I'm a Virgo.
You're a
Facts.
Oh, that was my
Period.
other best friend.
Yeah.
But that's why I said at the capacity that I am right now, I can't. That'll piss another person off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's why outside the podcast, me and T probably really couldn't hang for real because
24/7 type.
the type of person she is versus the type I haven't
Yeah.
matured to the type of person she is. Well, I hope I don't never be a worrier, but because I want to
But
step
no,
away from
that's
that.
what I mean.
Gotta find a
Honey,
balance.
when we first got here because of the time, like
Yeah.
she would be so busy and we couldn't plan. You know, I
Yeah.
got two kids and other stuff going on, so I would need to know what time
And
and what
even
day we going here.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know. Like
Because you know why?
I'm like, I don't know.
Let's go.
That's how I gotta be, and Bria tell you, like me and her, she'll just come to my house.
But
Like,
I'm
she'll be
used
like,
to
I'm
it.
gonna come to your house on Saturday. This work for you? And I'll be like, okay, just come to my house.
That's how my
But
friends got it.
at the same time, when Bree first got here, I was heavily in that building. I
I
was
was just gonna say you must have been on a different time, so because when we was at the shop, I felt like you was always there,
where?
prompt on time.
At the new shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
That's
I
what
had.
She said that's all I had.
So this is a part of what I'm saying about this is my transition because that has been my life. You can come, if you having surgery, I deal with surgery clients.
Right.
At midnight, people would text me, and because that was my main line, Even if I said I ain't replying to them tonight because it's fucking midnight.
Right.
I would still see, that's still my interaction with my
That's
phone.
still on you.
It's still on me, like, damn, I ain't gonna do that.
And you gonna wake up in the morning like, oh, I gotta text her back.
Yeah, and so that was the nature of my, and then me being an entrepreneur. I might say, yeah, I don't got no, it's Monday, I don't got no clients for Saturday. We can go just, but if some money call, this is how I gotta work. And I don't want it to hurt our friendship, but at the same time, this is my livelihood. Right. You go to work Monday through Friday,
So
and you know your
did you
check.
end up learning this about Coco? Did you just over time, or is this something y'all talked about, explained?
I'm an on-time person.
Okay.
I plan, like, I can plan her whole life for her. She'll tell you. Like, I'll be like, Coco, you got this.
And she used to
like,
do
I'm
that.
checking. Like, you left this, because
That's what
That's
I did.
just
Let's
Coco,
make a
like-
little list. All right, you got all this. Did you bring the green cord?
I understand people, though. And I
Yeah,
that's what I'm about
and
to
so
say.
that's what I was about to say. A lot of it has to be a level of you knowing that person and not taking it personal.
And that's what it
Because
was.
I think, like she made the post on Facebook, oh, you a terrible person. I felt like, and the reason that's why I said just keep living, because you can't get in the way of certain things, because it's a lot of things that people do that are terrible. But if it don't mess with your money, if it don't hurt you, if it don't hurt, if it's not dire, then don't take it personal. That's how I feel.
I feel like because I relate to that a lot, right? But I've taken a lot more responsibility with stating my boundary. This is my boundary. This is what it is. I'm not moving on that. But then also taking more responsibility in those moments when I know that I should be responding, because I do that a lot. Like I had somebody I want to say like 3 days ago. She was like, "Oh, you ain't tell me when you was at home. You said you was gonna tell me blah 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 blah." But I have a lot going on. But this is
It's us. It's we the problem. No, really, because even
No.
Bree, like we the problem. It gotta be.
No,
because
I learned to stop agreeing to tell people when I'm at home. I'm not going to agree to that.
That part.
I should have never agreed to it, because now you got the expectation.
Yeah.
So that was my fault, because I understand what type of person you are, right? That was on me. My bad. It'll never happen again. It'll never happen.
And
But
so-
I can't fault you for being who you are. And I told her, I was like, look, we two completely different type of people, and that's okay.
Right.
But I don't have the capacity to deal with somebody who constantly wants to know my whereabouts and then you taking things personal. What I can do for you is I can agree to not tell you. I'm never gonna tell you when I'm at home again. If you want to know if I'm at home, baby, you better call me with the where you at. That's all I got for you. But that was on me though, because I overextend myself. I can't say I would say I can't say that, oh, people are constantly calling my phone and overwhelming me and feeling like they could text me at midnight. Nobody's calling Walmart's customer service line at midnight because they know it's closed.
Right.
We got to do the same thing with ourselves, and that doesn't always require completely cutting off. You can do it how you want to do it, but it doesn't always completely call for cutting it off, because I've been able to do it just by, I'm gonna give you my office hours. Friends, family too.
Right.
I'm gonna give you my office hours.
She done told me that plenty of times.
Baby,
This
don't
is
call
when
me
you can
after
promise.
8. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Like, especially now with
I would say with
the
the house phone.
with the house phone,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, look, these are the times I'm at home. This is where you can contact
and
me.
my daughter at home.
And even when I'm at home, I might have to
Right.
still say, only call this time, because it's just the.
This ring gonna wake the whole house up. We're not doing that.
Me, I'm a communicator. You have to communicate. I can't figure it out. I can, but I'm not gonna assume. I'm not gonna try to write your words for you.
But also, how long have y'all been friends?
Not long enough.
So that's gonna take learning each
That's
other.
why I asked
You
Bree,
gonna
like,
have to learn
when
when
did
to
you figure
worry
this out?
and
But
when to
I'm
say,
different,
oh,
though.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
wait,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Because with
It don't take me long.
Yeah. But some people,
But she also said something to me that I feel like, because you said, not to me, but you were saying something about when is people gonna be selfless, like more selfless. I don't agree with people being more selfless. I feel like that's the problem now. I feel like the only people that they expect to do all that shit, like to be selfless, to be kind, to be all this, to be nice, is black women. And absolutely. And when we not, it's a problem. When we holding boundaries, people think that you mean. They ain't that you mean, it's that I'm standing on business about what the fuck I said and how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like being selfless gets you walked on, gets you played with. I feel like that's what that means. I ain't being a martyr for nobody, because that's to me what, when you said that word, I got triggered. Hell no, I ain't been no damn martyr. That's what they expect you to be as a black woman. A mama, a martyr, hell,
Everything.
Everything to everybody.
And it's even
I think
to the
so.
point-
And yourself is being left out depleted. That's why so many black women.
And that's what I feel. That's
So
how
many
I
black
feel.
women have so many mental health issues because we have been tasked with, we gotta do this for everything, for everybody. We can't tell nobody no. We can't tell nobody this. We gotta be this. We gotta be this way. We can't tell nobody. We can't set a boundary. And that's why I'm like, I guess maybe because I am over 40. When you are 40, you do not care about what people think no more. You don't care about if you ain't got no friends no more. You really don't. Like you really all about.
I think you hit that when you turn 30 because that's when I.
Yes, I feel like you really just really, but it's intensified when you turn 40. I had a great awakening when I turned 40 and was like, fuck all this, fuck everybody, and fuck their mama too. Like, and it is, and I'm not being funny when I'm so serious. Like, I don't care about you. Like, that's why, like, me and Krista was looking like when you was talking, like, cause I understand that. I understand where she coming from, and I don't take it personal. Okay, you know, all right, I call you.
Because you also have seen that what I'm saying can happen, and me and you can still be in very close proximity and in contact.
I have a question though. Is that a trauma response?
What?
Your whole fuck everybody, fuck everything, fuck you and your mama, I don't care about how nobody feel. Is that a response to people consistently not caring about you at the same rate you care about other people? Because some people don't experience that.
No, I think that's a response to me trying to be everything for everybody and then me being left depleted.
So that's exactly what I just said. Yeah, I think you overextended for yourself, for other people, and people don't do that for you.
Well, I think also, but it ain't so much I overextend. I just think that I'm a big person, and Crystal will tell you, like, I'm a big person that I've set boundaries. Like, I said that I'm not a person that, and I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not a person that, oh, well, like I probably would feel the ways, not feel the ways, I probably would feel like, okay, you and your feelings, but I would know how to deal with you as my friend.
I was just gonna say,
if we was friends.
Right.
But I don't feel like, I don't think it's a trauma
It's
response.
always a healthy communication.
I just think for me, I just think that I'm just setting boundaries with people.
Yeah, and then too, I think what you said and what she's saying is almost the same thing, but it's not coming from a trauma place. It's coming from your expectation of me is not what it's about to be. You get what I'm saying? And when I say that, it's like when she said, as black women, we are expected to hold so much more than any other race, any other species on earth, and not have a feeling about it.
Right. That's trauma. That's a trauma response.
Not technically though.
It is. Yeah, it's a trauma response for how we've been treated and the expectation that's been
How
placed on us.
we've been
You gotta remove
raised.
yourself out that bubble and say I'm a human being and you're gonna respect me as such.
But
I
is
can
that the
still
same
have-
thing as she's saying?
No.
So
I can still have regard for you. I can still have a healthy level of regard for you and your feelings, and I'm gonna communicate that, but I don't have to hold that responsibility on saying that that's something I'm taking with me. So
But
that's
that's what I'm saying.
but that's not fuck you, fuck everybody, fuck you and your mama.
Well, not
That's
even.
what-
No,
but no,
wait. No, let me
I'm
clear
asking
this up.
because
She from
people
LA.
no,
so
but I'm
that's
saying
how she
people
talk.
gonna hear that and they gonna say I'm
No,
walking around saying, you know, whatever,
Okay,
whatever.
no,
but-
go ahead. Go
That's
ahead.
Go ahead, Krista.
Okay, so no, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak, but no, not. And I guess because we talk on the phone and we talk about
That's your
this kind of
homegirl.
stuff. So not for real. Like fuck your mama. Not for real. Like I don't have no regard
like that out of trauma. That's
Right.
why I'm questioning you.
Yeah. No, not out of. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, not for real in real life. So, for instance, my mama had a situation here at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
She was calling me, texting me every day.
Exactly. And because I know the type of person you are, I know you a much better friend and how that's gonna come off to people. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking you.
No.
Because people respond that way out of trauma.
I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, and so the way that we express ourselves sometimes comes off
Be
like
blunt.
that. It's very blunt, and that's what people.
I get that from you.
And people
I
take
thought I
it.
was blunt, but no.
People take that shit personal, like they think that I'm being mean, and it's not that I'm being mean. It's just I don't have time to be.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and I think that's where it coming from. A fuck your mama, fuck you out. It's like, in other words, instead of her saying that, she could have just said, "I'm not concerned with your like how you said. I'm not gonna carry on."
Okay,
That's
sorry.
what it is.
I'm sorry. You said in my counselor voice. I was talking in my.
This is who it is.
Yeah. So in my counselor voice, I would say, my boundaries are so great that I really cannot afford my mental health to be, I cannot afford for my mental health to be challenged. I can't have anything else going on in my mind. I just cannot. It has nothing to do with you. Do not take it personal. Did that sound better?
Yeah, I don't have the capacity.
I don't have the capacity to take
Yeah.
on anything else from anybody else. I love you. You're still my friend. You're the best.
At what point do we feel the responsibility to kind of like say that though? or do
That's
we
why,
not?
but that's
Yeah,
why I
you do.
challenged her, because a lot of people, like, you know, the mean girl act is popular,
Mhm,
right?
yeah.
I know you're not a mean girl because you her friend.
Right,
So I know that because she, you know what I mean? She's
Mhm.
sweet as pie. So, but we all sweet. We all get there. We need to.
This is the next question that I had. When does your mental health, your own self-care, not trump your duties as a friend?
Exactly.
So we can talk about it.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get into
definitely.
that.
I feel like a lot of people don't make the effort to communicate that, or they initially come off with
And
the
that's all I
genuine
was trying to
fuck
say.
you, fuck your friend, fuck
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
But it's genuine from the heart. That's how they feel. But it's a trauma response.
Mhm.
I want people to heal through that,
Mhm.
and you can heal through that not by over serving, not by overextending yourself,
Mhm.
but by clearly setting a boundary and then holding yourself to the responsibility to maintain that boundary.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I want for people, especially in friendships. I love that me and my friends have that, but we started that like, I mean, all of my friends are like old friends, you know, so like we grew through that together. A lot of people don't want to put in the effort to grow through a friendship, but what's crazy is friendships see you through most of your relationships.
Right.
They see you through gaining and losing family members and friends, you know what I mean?
Right.
So a lot of people would take what you say the wrong way. I understood it,
Right.
which is why I repeated what you said,
Right.
but they not gonna catch it that way.
And I think that's kind of how I just felt about your new journey. I just always was like, can she just say what she's gonna do, or like?
That's why I said it's a conversation y'all need to
Yeah,
have.
she
Because I
don't
know
like
you
that.
and
Yeah. So-
No, and it's not even that
If
too.
this
It's
is what
that,
you're gonna do.
but I feel like too. Sometimes, and that's why I brought up the other aspect of tea is because sometimes it's not anything to explain yet.
Right.
It's not. It hasn't developed yet. Like I don't. You know,
Still pending.
It's
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
pending type of thing. So like even with me getting a house phone, I don't know. I wasn't ready to really say, hey, don't call me because I don't got no phone. I just called Xfinity today and I said, can I even do that? Can I get out? This is my process. This is me walking myself
Working it out,
through it.
yeah.
And then I was gonna get a house phone, and then I was gonna see, okay, I can have a house phone. Okay, I can still get in touch with you. Okay, I can talk to. Like this is me doing it, and then so I can bring to you and that's just how I work as a friend.
And breathing is a part. That's the process that T got to go through. She got to develop into the point where she can like, I know that you know your responsibility to me. I'ma breathe through. It's 8:03. You gonna be here.
Yeah.
Right.
If it wasn't you to say something, you know.
That's why I was like, you was
that's
about to
her
cancel the
growth
whole
aspect.
show.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, wait, it made me look at the time like, damn, I'm an hour or 2 hours late. I was
Like,
thinking
what's
like
happening?
extreme because I'm like,
Yeah. But that's where, you know, the good thing about that is, especially when we got one friend that's growing, we figure out where we can grow.
yeah,
Right,
you know
exactly.
exactly.
That's my point about having people that challenge me that ain't yes men,
Yeah, your test
or
coming
ain't
soon.
just like, you know.
But do people really respect your boundaries though?
You have to make them.
No, I'm just asking because at the end of the day, because you said it, you was like, oh, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm not. But most of the time, whenever you establish a boundary, this is when you get this pushback from people. So the only time people only respect a lot of times,
Grown adults.
the only time people really respect you is when you get to that fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck this and fuck that.
Yeah.
Now, when you try to establish a clear cut boundary with people, you're gonna get a lot of pushback, a lot of resentment. Who you think you is? You think you better?
Yeah.
So and that's
Especially
what
from
I feel.
unhealed people.
Right.
And that's the thing. So I've had this, that's why I say it's been a rough 2 weeks. I've been cut off so many people in the last 2 weeks, and I don't cut people off because I know it's final. Right?
Yeah.
So I be like, I give grace. But the last couple weeks, it's been that, right? And what you have to do is you have to understand, you're going to believe what you want to believe. But if I say don't call me after 8 o'clock and you continue to call me after 8 o'clock, who's on the block list?
Right.
And I don't play no games about it. You have to
Yeah.
be serious about yourself. But to the point where you're not altering who you are and how you feel about people. I know I love people. I love hard. That's why I don't make friends either.
Right.
That's why all my friends old friends. I ain't been in a lot of relationships because I know me. You know, I know how much of myself I'm gonna give, right? So I try not to cut people off because I know you done been around for a while. But like reality is, if I say this is what I need as my friend, it's your responsibility to care about what I need.
Right.
If you need a conversation, say that.
Okay.
We
Because
can
I was
talk
about to
about
say,
it.
so what's that thin line between?
Yeah.
Okay, the people that you cut off, did they have a conversation before that? Is it like, hey, this is why I'm gonna have to cut you
So
off?
remember at the beginning of the conversation, we say I overplay my part.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I can
yeah.
make sure
You
when I
gotta
walk away,
cross
I
them
walk
T's.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a see your call at 8. I'ma not respond because I said don't call me after 8. You call me at 8, right?
Right.
I'ma not respond the next day when I get back to you. I'm gonna let you know, hey girl, remember I told you 8 o'clock. but I'm not gonna keep reminding you. I'm not your reminder. I'm not your planner.
Right.
You know your responsibility to me as a friend. Obviously, I need that. So that's where you pour into me as a friend.
Right.
If I say don't call me after 8, you don't do that. Unless it's an emergency, you know? Emergencies have exceptions, but I'm still gonna 9 out of 10 not answer the call. You gotta text me what the emergency is.
Right.
But that's where your responsibility to me as a friend comes in. And so then you don't have that load on you. When they start getting an attitude, that's their problem. You chose to have an
But I'm just
attitude.
saying, but more time than not, people gonna have an attitude.
And that's their problem.
People gonna take stuff personal. People gonna take. That's why people, I feel like, react the way they react, and then feel like, well, wait a minute, why is this going on? Well, why you feel why? And they feel like all of a sudden when I've been telling you, I've been setting my boundary, but you wasn't receiving what I was telling you. So that's why I just feel like I'm blunt and direct with people because that's the only they don't understand.
That's the best. I feel like that's the best way to be.
Yeah.
To assume that people understand what you mean by when you say little here and there is just like
I know. I'm gonna give it to you
be,
straight.
Cause that's how I am. I have to tell
I give
people
it to you
like
real
this
straight
is what I
with
mean.
love. That's all
I
I
don't
got
want
for
you
you.
to try to figure it out. I don't want you to try to depict through my words. I want you to know this is what I'm saying and this is how I feel. This is how I need you to do with me when we communicating.
And I do feel like expectations are too high on people as in general. We're humans.
Yeah.
Ain't none of us did this shit before.
Exactly.
Like,
We don't know adults.
that's
Exactly.
we all literally just
That's
got
the
here.
point I was
30
trying to
years
make,
is not a long time.
ignorance of it, but it's kind of like
It is. It's gonna
You don't
always be
know.
ignorance.
Yeah.
We'll never know everything. Ignorance will always exist.
And I'm
we
trying
have
to get out of the
accept
way, and this is something I need to, like you said, holding yourself responsible to how you. If you're gonna do this, then do this so this can be understood. You know.
Yeah.
And so I think part of mine is too also. Like T said, like telling somebody that I could be there in 30 minutes when I know I'm an hour away or something like that. A part of me is not that I'm not communicating, it's that I'm making sure when I do communicate that it's the accurate information because I've been okay, because I've got so much going on. So
I can make it today.
or you know what I'm saying. So sometimes, like for instance, with the tutoring thing.
Mm-hmm.
Usually what I should have said, because I normally don't do any type of work on Monday, like as far as like work period. But I was, when she said, can you make it Monday? Because it was a situation in our schedule with the
I wish
lady.
you would have said no, because I didn't want to go either. I'm like, bro, it's Monday.
But I did it because I knew that T, like she said, and I knew too that we needed to promote this live and we needed to be on our stuff because we got a set time. But what I should have said is no, but I did it not because I really did have anything to do, just because this is what you told yourself. So either you're going to tell yourself this and do it, or it's going to waver every time somebody say X, Y, and Z. Or every time it's, you know what I'm saying, it's money, or it's this, or this, that. So sometimes what I've been trying to do is just be slow to react, slow to respond. So it's not that I don't want to be like, T, this is what's going on. It's that sometimes in the moment, I got to think it all the way through because I really don't know. And I know T be looking at me sometimes like, bitch, you know.
Right.
Like, yeah, you, it can't be that bad. It can't be.
But I do play, then you text me back and be like, nah, let's do another day.
Yeah, you know
I'm like, hold on.
And even slow to react in all that you do because you might say the wrong thing and it might come off like that, then you mad.
Yeah.
So that's why like I don't take it personal when somebody don't call me back right away because maybe they could have this, that. So maybe they might need 2-3 days. And like I don't know about y'all, but I got 3 kids. So like I gotta check my schedule, their schedule, and my husband's schedule. So and that might take 3-4 days. For us to get it together.
Right.
So that's what it be. That's and sometimes it's just a lot going on.
Right.
Like, literally, like y'all didn't know that. But it be a lot going on, and like even with that wasn't even supposed to be a day she supposed to go to tutoring. She supposed to go to tutoring on Wednesday. But if you can see, I have to change the time to this time. But because I'm trying to get her done with tutoring, get her started, I'm like, okay, well I don't do nothing on Monday, so we gonna switch it to she can't go Wednesday.
You need to stick to
know
that,
what I'm
like,
saying?
all right, this is what I said I'm gonna do, so I'm not gonna work on Mondays. You
Yeah.
gotta be firm in them boundaries. I haven't even set well, I have set a few boundaries with my friends and stuff like that, but like, as far as like ones that I'm just like I can't bend or I can't break. Now you have some boundaries that you have to like. You gotta stand in them bitches. You cannot let them hold.
And a part of that
we're gonna be off kilter.
Yeah, but a part of that is not wanting to make T feel like she carrying more than the load. That's me though.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like you said, it's a part of the responsibility. It's me really being considerate. You know, T probably looking at it like this bitch don't communicate this, but it's really me trying to
Squeeze it in.
I gotta do it because T gonna feel like she doing it by herself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
And I told you, I was like, look,
a
let me know.
tug.
I could have made them. I could have did your part too.
Yeah.
You like, nah, I didn't want you to feel like
yeah,
you
I
had
don't.
to.
That's me not wanting to be. I'm a group player, so if I signed
Yeah,
up
I
for
just
this,
watched us learn each other.
I was about to say, but it's the same as a relationship. You know how like they talk about, oh, if the husband fall off, like what the wife gonna do. It's the same
It's the
thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
When you going through a process that you don't even understand yet, you gotta be like, look, T, I don't know what the hell going on, but this is what I feel like I need. What can we do? You know what I mean?
Friendships get that same grace.
Exactly.
That's what I was finna ask.
Friendships,
But no,
they should.
I wasn't finna ask Grace. I was finna ask, do friendship get that kind of vulnerability?
That's what I'm about to
Yeah.
say.
Do
They
are you like, you know,
You
vulnerable
should.
enough with your friend to
It's
say,
something you should look for.
yeah.
it is.
But
But it kind of goes back to the type of person you are too, because it is.
It is freaking.
But I say this because when whatever happened with my mama, and I don't know what it is about me, so I'm encountering myself. So all of this is a part of me. Like I said, I'm really trying to I've been reevaluating my friend. All of this is a part of me. But with whatever went on with my mama, the way even I sat back and I thought about how I told you. That wasn't
Me?
no her. The way I told her was so a matter of fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I told her that, and I'm trying to cry, but I told her that, and I thought like, damn, Kristen, you really fucked up.
You tried to do me that way too, and then
Like-
that's when all your emotions took it, and then you started crying on FaceTime, and I was like,
But that's why I
know what to
really
do. I'm
don't
just
even
cry on FaceTime.
exactly
Like,
because
now-
I know how I feel when people tell me stuff, and I be like, I don't.
Yeah, what do I say?
What do I say? What do I do? So for that reason that I do that. I tell you in a way that I'm not trying to get you to cry. I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to.
So it's not like you need to learn how to let yourself have a friend.
Yeah,
You don't have
get
to be
more
a friend.
vulnerable.
You have to learn how to let yourself
Because
have.
again,
Because
what
you know
you
that
do-
the fact that you're addressing it, you know that she would have been understanding
Yeah,
if you
if
would have
you would've-
expressed it. And she
yeah.
probably would have loved to have cried with you. You know what I mean? But you ain't give her a choice. It was like, I'm trying to shield you
Yes.
from the hurt I'm feeling.
It's just like I'm just wanting to protect everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're not designed to do that.
Right.
That's not what
Not
you're
at all.
designed to do. That's why we're given friends. That's why we have the ability to make friends and build relationships outside of the ones that we are birthed into.
Right.
You
right.
have to allow people to be able to take that off of you sometimes.
Yeah.
And you told me that early in our friendship. You was like, you had told me, yeah, I don't discuss my marriage with people, which was understandable.
Yeah.
I don't discuss my family business. I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna be the one telling you my goddamn business.
And usually that, and I'm glad I guess I was coming along then. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And for me telling to that because usually that's what I am for most of my friends. Like even Brie will tell you like my friends when they call me, they be like, I be the one giving the advice, or I be the one saying, oh, you
And I've
can
been
do it
watching
like
you do
this.
this with clients, with everybody.
Everybody. So
you
this
do
is
not
all a
have
part of
anybody
learning off the
to-
trunk.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
saying, could you imagine how
it's
big your
overdue.
spiritual
Yeah,
play is?
to
But that's
not
spirit
for you
though.
not to give it to anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you take it in?
You gotta get that off.
You have to
Yes.
communicate that. You gotta
You
with
gotta
your
get
friends, with your family,
Even if you
with
just have
God,
one
when you do it with
Right.
prayer, you know, anytime, anyway, you gotta get it out.
I mean, I think also too, I think it also boils down to like who you was talking to. So I think you told me in a matter of fact way because I'm a matter of fact person.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't necessarily think it was you couldn't express yourself because right when you told me we start praying immediately. I might cut you down, but I'm gonna pray you up. Same
Right.
I'm one of them friends
Right.
too.
That's balance, baby.
Yes, I'm one of them friends. I'll be the one fighting. We'll be fighting together, but I also will pray you up and pray you down and all over the place. So I feel like you were vulnerable because it's for you to even tell me that. You know what I mean? So and to me, I just feel like also having somebody pray for you is very intimate.
It is.
Even though we might not look at it like that, but it's a very intimate act.
And people say it, I'ma pray for you, and I feel like it don't never happen.
Right.
It don't never happen.
Yeah.
And that's why I said.
And I try not
I
to do
pray
it.
right there.
That-
Right, I was gonna say, I try
I'm
not to do that.
different.
Even if I type it on Facebook, I try to like close my I try not to.
I
I'm like,
started
bro,
doing
if
it
they
before
don't
I
know I
type.
pray, God knows.
Because if I do it, you know what I mean? Because if if you don't do it, you're gonna say, I'm gonna pray for you, and you're gonna scroll.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
why I'm
wrong.
saying I'll
Yeah.
stop right there before I even sin. Before I even let you know I did it.
You doing it.
Let me do it real quick because
Yeah.
I don't want to. If don't nobody know, the Lord gonna know I lied.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Right. And I think to even share that about, you know, what you was going through in your personal life with your friend, and to have a friend do that, like, you got a really amazing relationship with that friend. You know what I mean? Because I don't let everybody pray for me.
Exactly. And I
I was just about to say
literally, I
that.
think the only two people that I told was y'all two, I think, and T. Yeah, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
and I have
You
other
didn't tell
friends.
me. I figured it out.
Well, yeah.
I figured it out.
Well, yeah.
And then I always ask about
Yeah.
So I
that's-
think
yeah.
that's probably why I came.
Mhm. Yeah. And
Man, you gotta learn to share that load.
yeah, I do, and I'm working on that. But I want to do it with people that I feel like
But you know what, Krista?
that
I'm
I
gonna
can
say
trust.
something that they may not know.
What?
Your mama raised you, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
To not
that's
trust
why you
or
like
to
it.
not
Absolutely.
to
Oh.
second
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not to
Now
tell
that you
nothing,
mention
not
the
to
stuff
say
like
nothing.
the things you would say your mama would say like over there, oh, you can't wash my baby, ain't
Yeah.
nobody washing that cooler.
Yeah.
Cause
Like,
that
she
shit
like-
like,
she
they
like-
can hurt my feelings
Uh-huh.
sometimes.
What?
Like stuff she
The
used to say.
distrust.
Yeah.
That she
the
has.
distrust.
Yeah.
But that's
And I was
something-
like,
You
That's
know,
the era though.
I was about to say, our parents instill stuff in us a lot of times for our protection.
Yeah.
As we grow and we develop, we have to learn to adjust those things according to
Yeah.
ourselves so that we're not overly consumed with loads that we are not designed to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to teach my mama how to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something she's still learning.
I was just gonna say I'm still.
I had
working
to teach
on
her,
my
like, girl, it's okay. I had to tell her, girl, quit that job.
Yes.
Tell them people you ain't coming
hug
back.
me. Hell, let's
Yeah.
You know what I
sit
mean?
down and really talk.
That's something that I had to teach my mom, and because of what she instilled in me, I have been able to get through countless things.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And without her instilling that in me, I wouldn't be the person that I am today.
Right,
right.
But now I'm I'm teaching her how to find a balance.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's like, because they say we're supposed to teach our parents too.
Right.
So I think that's a part of, and you going through your journey now, there's a lot that your daughter, your mother, your family will get to learn from you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
most definitely. I feel like that too because my mom and my daddy they live with me now, and even like with me and my husband, the way we interact, I be telling my mama like, no, don't do that. You need to do this. You need to
Yeah,
act
don't do
like, you
this.
know, you need to treat him like this. Nah, this not. She like that's him. No,
Don't
it's
say
y'all.
like that, say like this.
Yeah.
It's y'all the one. You know, like it's almost like a learning type of thing because,
Yeah.
like you said, they teach us stuff that they think is to protect us, which is, but it also can. Too much of anything can be a
Exactly.
I
Too
feel like
much
they
good
teach
is
us
bad.
stuff to protect us, and we always end up teaching them stuff to help heal them. 'Cause
Right.
they
I
always
was gonna say,
so
we have to think
hard
about
and
where they came
defensive.
from.
And
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's what I'm saying, the times are different. So I
Yes.
feel like with any relationship, it's whatever you make it now.
Yeah.
We have to set our boundaries for now.
Right.
Absolutely.
We're
It's
evolving.
not like it was back then.
It's no
Right.
more
No.
survival. It's
So-
not strictly survival anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that to set your boundaries for what you make it and really
Yes.
have all your relationships understanding. I think that's like the best form of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
If your
Yeah.
friends know what you, not necessarily, they don't have to know in
All
depth
your
what you're
business,
going
yeah.
through,
Right.
but they know you got a heavy load right now. They know, you know what I'm saying? This is how you communicating. This is how you're moving. This is what you are doing. This is what you're not doing. This is what you're accepting, what you're not accepting. I think those are important things to know about people that you want to call friends.
Right. And so, with that being said, how do you feel like? How do you know when to not? I guess it is trauma dump on your friends. Like, I know Megan called it bleed out on your friends. Like, when do
Yeah.
you know that's appropriate, or what gives you the to say, okay, this might not be the thing that I need to tell them, or just this is the thing that I need to tell them, or
I think you can kind of feel it, and they like you can feel when they're going through a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just kind of how I felt when you was going through a lot. I just didn't know what,
mm-hmm.
but I just was like it gotta be something, cause there ain't no way she just dry.
I always ask too.
I was gonna say that it's your friend's responsibility to say,
But some
I can't
people
take
are
that
like
today.
Coco was like,
Like,
oh, I'm good, girl. I'm
But
not
if you
bad."
know that about your friend, that's not the friend you call and ask.
Yeah.
You call with the how you doing,
Right.
what you got going on. You gauge them. That's when you gotta kind of know. Like you gotta listen to them on the phone. If she drops, she don't want to hear about my man today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those
Yeah.
type of days.
Right.
But then you have some friends that you could just call and ask, like, friend, can I talk real quick? You know, do you have 3 minutes? I have a sister, we do that. She'll call me, she'll say, hey sister, hey, can I vent? Like, is that okay? And I'll say, nah, girl, I got it. You know, like, I'm sorry, you gotta call somebody else. But we have that understanding. You have to build that. You know what I mean? That's 16 years of friendship. You gotta build that. That comes with time.
Right. And I have another question. How do you approach conflict? What is your
I'm still learning
approach to
that.
conflict with your friends? Passive? Are you gonna confront the situation?
It depends on the friend.
Depends on friend, and you always approach it with love. Anything you say to anybody,
Definitely.
and you just let them know, like, listen, I don't really know how I'm supposed to say everything that I have to say. Some of this stuff might come off a little blunt, and it may not feel good, but I'm letting you know before we start. Everything I'm saying is in love, with love, because I want this friendship to work.
Yeah.
Right.
If they don't receive it, that's not the friend for you,
Right.
or they just
Maybe if
they
I
ain't
decide
there
to
yet.
have
That's
this
their problem.
conversation, I want
You see what I'm
this
saying?
friendship to work.
You
Like
see
if
what I'm
I'm
saying?
putting forth that
Yeah.
effort and I'm like, y'all, hey, let's sit down and talk. Cause look,
And
something
then
is a little iffy.
Some conflict don't need to be
How
addressed.
do you correct the friend without it being?
It's all about the way you say it. So
I
you
think
just
still,
gotta-
I think still, even when you say a certain thing,
I want to hear what you guys say, Bree. You gonna give us the counsel of
I feel like
Go
it's
ahead.
funny.
No, I just was gonna say, I was getting ready to say about conflict. I just feel like the reason why I think a lot of friendships end is because of people letting stuff slide. Letting too much
Facts.
slide.
Okay.
So I feel like that's so, and then so you let it slide, and then it blow up, and then it come out real fucky. It come out real ugly.
Yeah.
So I feel like as soon as you feel like something ain't right, I feel like you should be able to go and talk to that friend. A conversation should be able to have with love, of course.
What if you're a worrier friend like me and you feel like a lot ain't right? Hell.
That's
I feel like you need to.
communicate and let your friend hold you accountable for growth.
Okay,
It's
okay.
time for you to grow out of that.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay,
So when
okay.
she say friend,
You
it's
doing that shit
803.
again. Yeah.
Tia, it's 803.
You doing that shit again.
You gotta be like, all right, next time
You
don't
doing
call
that
to
shit
18.
again.
Right.
Give me 10 minutes.
Right.
Even the writers give us 10 minutes.
But you gonna text her at 8:01 and say I'm on my way.
Yeah.
No, because you know,
Girl, I ain't gonna be able to
also, but also, yeah, if we're
Y'all, I can't
really-
wait to do it. Like, y'all don't even understand.
In this situation, I agree, right? But at the same time, Tia now knowing how Coco feel and how much anxiety she feels on having to like keep up with people and stuff, she shouldn't expect a text message from her at 8:01.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's her friend
Exactly.
responsibility, and then her friend responsibility is if I can, I'ma let you know.
Right.
If not, Tia, you know I'm coming. You know
Right.
what I mean? So it becomes a deeper level of understanding
Right.
with each other. Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
But no, you're right. And I also feel, I thought you was going to say some conflict don't need to be addressed because it don't. Because if you do some super shady shit, we're not friends. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about nothing.
Yeah.
Some of this shit people be explaining on social media, I be like,
I'm not.
you was
They
calling this
having-
person your friend?
Right, you can
I'm
have
not.
Jake pieces, 50 parts about this.
50
like,
part TikTok.
Right.
Right.
No, they gotta be cut off at the knee.
And you
No,
slept with that
for
nigga?
real.
Right.
Okay, so that brings me to one of my other points, and I know we gotta. What time is it? Y'all ain't gotta do.
I'm off tomorrow, baby.
Not me, bitch. Right. Not me.
How in? Look, no, I'm gonna let y'all go. But the neutral friend. We
Okay,
talked about
okay,
this
yeah,
on the
yeah,
last episode, and so I think when I look back at that, that's more so what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
certain stuff, it is no neutrality in it. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nothing to talk about. Like I don't. If you slept with her man, like
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
your friend no more. I
But
don't
just
care if you slept
morally
with her man. I'm not your
uncomfortable
friend no
shit.
more because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
if you do it to her, you will do it to me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And it wasn't even about if you do it to me. The character.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
yeah.
Like my friends know, if you cheat, y'all better hope to hell I don't find out, because I'm telling. I don't play them kind of games. And me and you, dead.
Right.
Because it's all about who you are and how far will you go to disrespect somebody
Right.
or to not honor something that you committed to.
Yeah.
It's too easy to say, I don't want to do this no more.
Exactly.
And that goes into so many different categories, so many different situations. So in some stuff, there is no neutral.
Right.
You either got sense or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I definitely
And
feel
I'm
you
really
on
starting to
that.
learn that because I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Uh-huh.
I'm always trying to give
You be
people the
setting
benefit of the doubt.
yourself up.
A failure every
Yeah.
time.
Setting yourself up.
I
To be
really
sending
need
them
to, I
long
really need to
texts.
have a real of I need some dry, blunt,
That would be a
Cali,
balance.
I need to dry this damn wine. I need to
For real.
go just straight to it.
Yeah. So with that all being said, this was really a great talk. But we can end this real quick, and y'all don't gotta be quick, but we can end it with your expectations as a friend. So with all of us being friends here, well, you know,
Yeah.
but we can have that out there in the atmosphere. This is the expectation of
some
my
parents
friend.
can't say they didn't know. Or,
Right.
Yeah. All right, which way we going?
Me? Okay. My expectation as a friend is honestly, I tell people this all the time, it's just authenticity. I pick you as my friend because of who you are. So just remain that. When I find out, if I find out, because somebody just tried this too, that you are not who you presented yourself to be, we not friends. Because I didn't sign up for this person, I signed up for that person.
Yeah.
That's my only expectation.
Representative.
Yeah, don't,
Yeah.
don't send them, they'll get fired. They get cut. So that's my only expectation. We're human, and so understanding automatically will reside between us because you're my friend and I love you as long as you being yourself. I ain't into loving nobody else.
Yeah.
I would say I don't have any expectations.
Okay.
Everybody is who they are.
Yeah.
You can't change people, and I feel like you get hurt when you expect.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go with that.
What you think, Coco?
My expectations is to, I think just now from just the conversation, just to make sure if you're really friends. This is for people that are really friends. The expectation would be for you to know me in a way that not only what I can do, but who I am. Like, know me in a way, not for just, oh, Coco good at doing this, Coco doing good at doing that. Know me for who I am for real on a day-to-day basis. Like, you be around me long enough, know the type of person that I am. Through and through. And move with that knowledge. Don't move with the knowledge of who you want me to be. Even if it needs to be the growth there, still move with knowledge of who I am.
Right now.
And then we can talk about where I probably need to be. You know what I'm saying? Or where you need to be or whatever. But that's my expectation.
Mine would be kind of how Bree said earlier, kind of give me what I give you. We might not be going 50-50 in a relationship. Sometimes I might be giving you 80, you might be giving me 20, I might be giving you 6, or you might be giving me 70 and I'm giving you 30. I just like us to be meeting in the middle, giving each other the same reciprocation of care, energy, and respect for each other's time, boundaries, feelings.
Yeah.
And just also a little communication. You can't never go wrong with letting people know blank, how it is, what it is, and what it's gonna be.
Let me see. My expectation as a friend, I really don't have really a lot because I mean, you really can't have no expectation of people because people are changing, people are growing, and you know, the person that I might have met 10 years ago ain't the same person I met that I'm dealing with today. So I really try not to have no expectation of people. I just want people to be their authentic self and really to be loyal. A lot of people ain't loyal. They don't even know what the hell that is. So
What
like,
does that mean?
Like-
It should not, because you know, with men, you think not cheating,
right.
you know, holding your word, but like, really, what does that mean? Loyal
Like what I said earlier, like if you really my friend and I'm not in the room and you still speaking good
That's
about me,
major.
you know,
That's
you
so
defending me, you protecting me, you know, at all costs. That's being loyal.
Yeah.
You're not gonna talk shit about me for shits and giggles.
Right.
That's like, girl, I just heard about it, but you ain't say, you ain't
Right,
speak up,
right.
you ain't say
Right,
nothing.
and you brought it back to me, just telling me you ain't bring it back to me, girl. I had to go in the
Yeah.
mouth.
You know what I mean?
When you bring it
into it.
Yeah, when you bring it back, don't bring it back, girl. They was talking, girl, I had to go in that whole mouth, girl. She said,
I need to hear what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm definitely gonna ask you what you did.
What you said?
But you didn't done this, so what did you say?
Was you agreeing with her?
Yeah.
And then y'all got into a fight.
Little hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's good then. Now what's going on Saturday? Yeah. That's like energy. No, for real.
That's This was a great episode, though. I do want to just close this off by saying that we did have a great conversation. And Coco, we got some good stuff out here. Yeah. I think this was therapeutic for us. Remember, I always said that this podcast is like therapy to me, and I think we got a better understanding of each other. I personally want to say that I love being your friend. I don't know if we on the same page here, because you like, we barely friends. I was like, no. I'm just playing, y'all.
I love being team friend. I just have to. I have to get to
we
know
learn
her.
it. We learn it.
Yeah. And a lot of it, like we broke down tonight, a lot of it is just that we're just two different people and we just became friends.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Well, I knew T. I knew she was on it, but I didn't know how to. What I didn't know is how to approach her with who I am. Like, I'm like, well, she is.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know that. I was like,
but at home, I be on fire.
I'm really like,
she was gonna lose a friend.
I'm like, damn, I just got her. Goddamn, like, what you gonna do? Like, damn.
You know, I was on it, because we was at that shop, baby. I'm like, what time she pulling up? Oh, who they coming? Who coming today? Yeah, we need to have these books right up in here.
But that goes back to what you said about a work friend and then a home friend.
Yeah.
I'm a transition.
Yeah, that's basically.
Right.
And then
Like,
Coco's already in a journey that she's transitioning her own life. So we really just, it was a rocky period we met in. It was some time. It was.
Yeah, it was it's a really different time for me. And like you said, Diasha, like just the accountability, holding yourself accountable for like, okay, yeah, this might be how you are, but okay, this person is like this, so this how you gonna have to move. Like that's me, because I've been having friends that just know me, that just move how I move. Like they expect just as much as I expect. Shit, nothing. Like as long as you don't just vibe. Like look, as long as you come to the baby party, you know what I'm saying? It's your birthday, okay? What you trying to do?
And when I'm at the party, girl, you ain't nobody on time. I'm the first one at the party.
Ain't got no kids, but the first one out.
Why is it everybody?
Everybody know party ain't starting all the time.
Right, so that's why I ain't never, baby.
Where's the people?
so that baby got here.
It's been nothing. So that's another thing that we didn't talk about. We gotta go, y'all. But
you have been growing into a better friend.
yes, I really.
I was gonna say and then we didn't. I think it's been like 2 years since we've been friends, and then even with this 2 years, I feel like you've grown. Like even when we had that little last meeting we had, you was like, yeah, it's me.
Because all
it's
the
me, girl.
saying,
It's not you, it's me. I need to figure it out.
I would never back in the day. And
that's why you never feel like, bro. Who is you even talking about?
Because I really
she was having that face for 40 to 50% of this episode.
What?
Like just looking at you like.
Like, girl, what?
When?
Who did?
Literally, the reason that, like, I don't think, and this is not to give me no grace or nothing, but the real thing of it is, when you feel like you doing okay with something and nobody's saying nothing, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, oh, they just understand, they just know shit. I'm doing the same for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just thinking that everything is okay. So, and then too, out of your life, you don't believe that you doing nothing. When you going at life, if you walking in life, you don't consider sometimes the things that are not priority. When money is priority, when taking care of your kids is a priority, you just assume that everybody else has that same priority and that they ain't worrying about if you call. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't worrying about if you come over there. But like I told y'all, at this point in my life, I feel like I do need my friends more. At one point in my life, I didn't feel like, not that I didn't need friends, but that wasn't like, I gotta meet with you every Saturday. About what?
You was just okay without it.
No, it wasn't even that I didn't care. It's just that was my norm to being a friend. Like when we grew up, we seen each other at school. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't.
I wasn't mature enough to say nothing.
Then. And then when we was in college, we was good. So then we came home, we separated. So I just didn't know that it mattered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we good. I'm just, really, in real life.
And it ain't even that you wasn't mature enough to say nothing. It's probably you didn't know how to separate the emotion from it for you to just say it like, hey, this is how I feel. For you to say it and not like spaz out about it.
And you said you don't have no expectation, but really you do have an expectation.
No, I don't expect anything from people.
Yes, to meet you, not from people, but from friends.
Oh, okay.
To meet you halfway.
To meet you
Oh, yeah.
halfway and to, because if
Yeah,
you
we gotta be
didn't,
vulnerable enough to say
say
those.
it.
But honestly though, y'all, if they don't, I'm not tripping.
But do they remain
Because
friends?
it's like, no.
Okay, there you go.
Mm.
And then sometimes
it's not
some things-
somebody I.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to
yeah.
say some things do not deserve to be addressed. You know what I mean? Like,
but
I
that
should have to
is
tell you
one
to tell me happy
though.
birthday. Like,
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
deuces, babe. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
That's just what it is.
Say happy birthday.
Cause why you doing that? You can be late. You know what I mean? You
As
know
long as you say it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be petty, but I know that I go out the way as busy as I am.
Oh yeah, that is that. It ain't to be petty, but I felt the way because none of my friends or my family really told me. You neither. Only person told me was you.
I didn't
Told
tell
me
you happy
happy. No, told me happy anniversary for my anniversary.
Oh, I usually
5-year
do.
anniversary.
I
And
usually
the only
do.
person that told me.
Did you post it?
No, I don't have to post it. You my
I
friend.
know the date.
You better put it on
You
your
better put it
calendar.
on your calendar.
I
You my
usually
friend.
do.
You need to
Yeah,
let me
but
know
I
the date, cause
Yeah.
I usually do.
But that's, I mean,
But
that, those
y'all,
type of things matter.
I was gonna say I know I didn't let Christmas pass up and not tell you.
Oh,
That's
you
one
right.
birthday I never forget.
No,
I
no,
know
not
I
Christmas. And I was like, and you know what? And because I'm really like trying to tone myself out of like, you know, the social norms that are norms that are really shouldn't even be norms. I didn't post on social media, not because I ain't want nobody to know, but just because I'm like, me and my husband love each other for real. I think he
In
made a
real
post
life.
or something on his story, and he always choose the ugly
But
shit.
you don't have to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't have to do that. But you know, it made me think. I was like, dang, if I so I gotta post something for people to tell me, even my own family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this
Like,
is where the
that's a
family
good
responsibility
option.
But
changes.
you gotta realize people don't take your anniversary as priority. Like
But
you
I'm
said.
talking about people that are my friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not no people on Facebook.
Oh,
They don't know me
okay.
for real.
Yeah,
And
you don't
even
know
people
what you
that's
doing.
not my friends. Tanja, the girl, you know,
Mhm.
she made a whole post, and I ain't seen that girl since college. She came to my wedding though.
Yeah.
But
I was
I
gonna say
had
she know the date and everything. You leaving me out here. I don't know the damn date.
the March for y'all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
It's a day we'll never forget.
Oh my
Don't
God.
start.
Please don't get her into that.
Don't wrap this up.
Friend, I really didn't know that was one of your expectations though.
But you see how communications.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I really didn't know.
From the smallest.
Nah, I
thing,
knew about
from
the
small
birthday.
communication.
Yeah.
So
But I
now
didn't know
2025.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
March 23rd.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my anniversary. I don't forget. That'll be 6 years.
323.
Yeah. But no, I just made that I made that a realization after the fact. Like it wasn't even in them. I was just like, damn, like, you know, because usually you do because you post it on Facebook, people come down and they don't really
Yeah,
care.
just people that don't even know. My
Yeah.
mama be in them comments like crazy.
And I did post.
And
Hold on, I
I
did
did
post
post
it. That's how you said something.
I don't even think I was.
No, you
on
text
social
me.
media for
You
your
text
anniversary.
me. You text me. But I'm talking about T.
I didn't.
Miss,
I
if you see it on social media,
I didn't see it. That's why I asked. You heard me say, did you post it?
I think you posted it on your story.
I did. I posted a bunch of
Did
videos.
y'all even do anything?
No, we had cardio competition that day. We still gotta go.
And I
somewhere.
think that's why.
Yeah, that was the day. You was supposed to be with me
I
that day.
know.
But that's where friend responsibility builds. Now
Yep.
y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
I did
Yep.
We
know.
need to hit the calendar.
I was just finna say, now I
Yeah.
gotta put it in there.
Well, y'all, that was good. Y'all all in our business. Y'all
Eat
in
it.
our friendship.
Y'all
Real husband.
Y'all done got to see your girl
See, you
tear
gonna
up.
cut,
You
cut
got to
that
see.
part out.
No.
Cut me out.
No. It ain't cutting nothing.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna cut a little thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to. We done sit up here for only 3 hours. I'm
Yeah.
just playing.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good, y'all. Thanks,
Very
y'all.
good. Thank y'all for coming.
Yes. Until next time. Not you getting your first water in.
Right.